Hi everybody, I wanted to share my third junk journal with you. This is a Mardi Gras Gypsy junk journal, and I had seen a couple different people on YouTube use the file folders for covers, and Crafty Come Lately was one of them, and Cheryl at Deli Girl 1961. I like how you can pretty easily bind it. This is the first time I've used the pamphlet stitch. So I had shown this lace in a previous haul video. I got this at Beverly's. And then these sequins are tiny little flowers, and they're iridescent and bright, and they reminded me of Mardi Gras. So I also put this little chain so I could put some charms. This is something I picked up at Michael's. Just one of those acrylic roses with some rhinestones around it. And the second charm is a teeny tiny little jewelry frame. This skeleton key that I got either at Joann's or Michael's. Seeing if there's anything else here. The black lace is actually meant to hold in the chunkiness of the journal, so it's looped through the twine and then it would go across like this. But I do want to learn how to make the clasps stick in the way I've seen you guys do that. And then this little guy is a coffee filter flower, and then these two parts are the aluminum foil tape. I kept the tape backing on it. I dyed it with alcohol ink, and the embossing is actually from my new texture boutique. It's the little purse size embossing machine from Sizzix. Then on the inside cover is another image transfer. I put some washi around it. This is just a little lace stamped belly band. This is more embossing. I tried that letterpress technique where you ink up the folder and then run your paper through it. And here's a little Mardi Gras poster. This is some of the handmade paper that I got at Beverly's. And this picture is of a couple at a masquerade ball. This is graphic 45 paper in the background. And then this is a fortune teller. And then I thought it'd be fun to put in an image that someone could color. I coffee dyed this mask. Then you might recognize this image. It says Lucky Moon on the bottom. And I just spritzed some watered down distress stain onto this and let it just settle wherever it was going to. Lace stamped tuck. And then this is a homemade stamp, and I started playing around with the new stencil set I got from Crafter's Workshop. That's one of them. This little ballerina girl. And then this paper is Momenta I got at Tuesday Morning. And this little guy is actually some more of that foil tape, and I used one of the vintage deco etch dies with a little peacock and some flowers. Some more of the handmade paper, which can also work as journaling. And then this, I believe, is the graphics fairy. Another Mardi Gras poster with some stamping in the background. This is an old photograph in the French. This was part of a crinkled tag, and I just cut it up. And I distress inked most of the pages around the borders. More of the foil paper, and this is another of my embossing folders. It's called Mediterranean Medallion, but definitely goes along with the, palm reading and fortune telling. and more graphic 45 paper. This little guy I got out of an old book I found at the library. Mardi Gras poster, and I really love this paper in the background. This is a picture of a gypsy girl. It's a stamp. I think it's by Fiskars. And on some of these, after I coffee dyed it, I also spritzed on light colored spray inks. And then this is the digi-stamp that I mentioned before. And it's from Jamie's shop on Zibbit. And I'll link that information below. And this is an old photograph taken in New Orleans. This is just a flap from an envelope, and there's some Tim Holtz wallflower paper there, and you can see the backside has that really pretty design. And this was kind of a happy accident right here because I alcohol inked this foil tape and it sort of bled through, but I liked how it turned out because someone could either journal in it or put, you know, a big word here to make it the theme for that page. Just a little bit of 7 Gypsies ephemera. Another tuck spot, and this is like a really misty image from the French District, French Market, New Orleans poster. This is an ad for Eastern Airlines. This is more of the Memento paper. This is actually Prima. This is a little jelly print, the Spellbinders embossing folder. Another gypsy girl. This is an old photograph. More letter pressing. This is just cardstock I got at Michael's and then coffee dyed it and then did the letter pressing with, I believe, Vintage Photo. This is the back side of the Tim Holtz paper and another image transfer. More snug. And then you can tie it in a bow over here like that. So let me know what you think. I appreciate you watching the video and always love you guys' comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye-bye.